Welcome back. It's time now for Education Matters. We're here with Dr. Craig Douglas, of course. And Dr. Douglas, how are you this morning? Thanks for being here.
I'm well, thank you. Good morning. How are you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking. The sun is out, so that's all I need to have a good day. But today we are following up to a special report that TV5's Megan McLeod did about students in a pandemic slump when it comes to learning and to their education. Now, she told us about the problem, and it sounds like you have some solutions for us, Dr. Douglas. So what could you tell us?
Well, first, Meg did a great job with the report. Touched upon such a timely and important topic, the idea of a pandemic slump. We've talked about summer slump in past years. Now with the pandemic's ebb and flow, I think it's a fair assumption that the pandemic has impacted most, if not all, students in some way. The impact, of course, has varied by its intensity based upon the age of the child, the grade, the topic or subject. I'm sure educational researchers are going to look at this issue of the pandemic slump for years and maybe even decades to come. But there's optimism in my thinking today, Blake, because the students, teachers, and the parents have responded during the pandemic with determination and grit at levels we haven't seen before. So what can be done to cope with what may be a pandemic slump? I've got some simple suggestions for parents and teachers to consider.
Thanks.
First, look at local schools for guidance. What summer options will be offered this summer from the schools? Many schools are looking at summer school or summer camps in unique and personal ways. These offerings can be very important for children in the summer months of June, July, and August. So what plans are shaping up for fall? Anticipate when school will start, what that schedule will look like. What will the local school stance be when school resumes in the fall on things that we've grown accustomed to, Blake, like masks and social distancing, the stance on vaccinations. These plans will evolve over the summer, I predict, and so it's important for parents to stay connected with schools and stay informed on these items. Second, I would suggest that parents look for low-cost or no-cost supplemental options. Just last week, I reported on the PBS program for the Michigan Learning Channel. Let me highlight some of those features. The program is a unique way for students to play catch-up with various subjects based upon themes offered during the summer. I believe there are 8 weekly themes aimed at pre-kindergarten through 6th grade. The website I want to repeat, Blake, it's all one word now, MichiganLearningChannel.org. You can look at the basics. It's free of charge. Downloadable, hard for me to say, downloadable summer activity books, and the themes vary from animals to space. Very high interest, very impressive. For older students, I always favor web-based resources. One of my favorites is the Khan Academy, and that's www.khanacademy.org. And Khan is spelled Khan. But if you Google it, it comes up because it's a frequently searched website. I pulled up in preparation for today just a 5-minute video on algebra. It's called Combining Like Terms. I was a math teacher, so I got into this. It was clearly illustrated and narrated by Sal Khan, who's the founder of it. And the video is one that can be played and replayed over and over in the privacy of the home computer. A great tool to catch up on concepts, specific concepts, perhaps missed during the pandemic. Finally, I'd like to offer the idea of looking at local resources. One that jumped out at me is offered by the Public Libraries of Saginaw. Their website is saginawlibrary.org. And the programs are clustered for literacy. It's called Tails and Tales. One tail is T-A-I-L, and the other is T-A-L-E. They're programs for early literacy. That would be young children up to age 3, preschool through 6th grade, then teens, 7th through 12th grade, and even adults, ages 18 and over. They have programs where they read books together, ebooks, magazines, newspapers. They listen to audiobooks. It's a great way to attack literacy in fun and interesting ways as a family. These are just snapshots of really unlimited resources and options that can supplement learning and perhaps combat and mitigate the idea of a pandemic slump. So I encourage everyone to do some digging now, preparation for the summer, and look at ways to attack this pandemic slump at an individual and personal level.
I agree, and I always like to give you my little side notes, Dr. Douglas.
Yes, please.
I was going to say, as a child myself, I went to summer camp for a few years, and not only did it keep my mind sharp, but it helped with my social skills, and as well met some new people that I stayed in touch with. So I love that as a solution.
That's a great point, and Meg did a great job in the I-Team report identifying the social impact of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And you're right, this gathering opportunity that you described through summer camp is a great way to reconnect with friends who have perhaps been disconnected during the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you. It's always been a pleasure to talk with you, and thank you for bringing these resources to us.
Thank you. Take care and stay well.
Yes, you as well. And of course, if you need any more information about today's topic, you should just go to the school source page on our website, WNEM.com.